cheer. Go! Panthers, blue, gold. We say go. You say Panthers, go. Panthers, go. Panthers, we say blue. You say gold. Blue, gold, blue, gold. Go. Panthers, blue, gold.
Okay, next is the dance where it says girls only. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's
okay.
dance.
Your music's on. Jumps.
Okay. So the first jump I'm going to do is a toe touch because that's the one that it says is mandatory. And then I'm going to do my best jump, which is a herky. Not sure if this is going to be it.
Okay, tumbling, running, and standing.
Make sure you can see me. Want to do it like this way?
Yeah. Is that enough room?
Yeah, I'm only going to.
Now, what does it mean by standing, tumbling?
Like a standing back handspring.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to breathe for a second.
okay.
Well, I'm standing tough, but I'm not going to do that. I feel like there might be some breaks in between when we do it.
There will be. I'm sure. And then informal interview. Ms. Tesius, if you were going to have her be a cheerleader for the world, can you think of something you might ask as a, I know I put you on the spot, sorry. Probably be something different than, I mean, I would say they're gonna probably ask something about personality, they're probably gonna ask about what she's done in the past.
Why do you think you would be a good candidate to represent our school?
I think that I would be a great candidate because I have a lot of enthusiasm. I like to make people smile, and I'm a really hard worker. Sorry, I'm like having an asthma attack right now.
Miss Easter, can you see that? I know it's like on this one. I have a question.
What are your aspirations in the future?
For me, after high school, I plan to go to WSU. I'm going to try out for the co-ed team and also the girls team there. Career-wise, I'm going to major in biology and then hopefully go on and to become an orthodontist.
Awesome.
I have a question about, this is a biggie one for me, about social media. I feel like social media can be positive and it can be negative. If I were to look at your social media right now and pull it up, what would I see?
It would depend on which one you're looking at. I have a private account for just cheer, and then I also have my personal accounts. So on my cheer page, you will see me stunting, tumbling, just all cheer stuff. On my personal account, which is both my Instagram and my Twitter, there's going to be pictures of me with my friends. I sometimes tweet my friends. I try to keep it PG-13, PGG. I don't like to post anything that's going to give me a bad rep. I am on Stuco, so that's enough. I have to keep in mind of that. So mostly just wishing birthdays to people, honestly, on Twitter.
Okay. And then do you have Facebook?
I do have Facebook that I don't really get on. It's more of just where my mom will share stuff, and then I'll just reshare it. And I have pictures on there, I guess, of middle school through now, just random pictures of me and my friends. So
I would assume they're probably going to ask you something about your grades and your academics. I think that would probably be important. So I would say, are What's your GPA?
Okay, so I go to Cheney High School. There are 51 students in my class. I am ranked number 1 in my class. I have a 4.0 out of 4.0. So as of right now, I'm in line to be valedictorian. There's a couple people in my class who are, but I would definitely say it's not easy to be valedictorian here at my school, so I'd say I reach for the stars in academics.
Okay, good. Can you girls think of anything that, why do you cheer?
Like I said earlier, I like to make people smile, so it's always great to be out there and just to like look at somebody who's sitting down, not clapping, and to get them to stand up and enjoy the game more. I also like to cheer on the people who are my friends and some, at one point, maybe a boyfriend, but that's not really the main reason. I like to cheer my friends on and just to be there to support the school. I like going out in front of the schools at pep rallies and just getting everyone fired up for the game.
Why do you want to be on UCA?
I've gone to UCA camp since I was a freshman, and I've always like dreamed of being one of them. I didn't even know it was possible. Like I guess when I was a freshman, I didn't realize how UCA was chosen. I just was like, wow, they're just UCA. They were just born that. But I guess figuring out that you can actually try out, like, made me really want to go for it. And after going to London with UCA/varsity on their tour and seeing them like being the leaders and taking people around, like it really made me want to be a leader to help teach people to cheer better and to just love it more.
Do you have a car?
Do I have a car? Yes, I do have a car.
This is seriously on their website for interview
Oh,
questions.
awesome.
I do have a car. I'm hoping to get a new car because my car is a 1998. It's as old as I am. But hopefully I'll be passing that to my sister and I'll be getting a new car.
I bet
Tell
that,
me about yourself.
Well, I am a multi-sport athlete. I am a leader. I'm in Stuco. I'm also part of NHS. I donate blood when we have blood drives. Some of my hobbies include reading, mostly just been cheer the last 6 months just because I've been working so hard to come here, and also for tryouts for college. I'm social. I like to talk to people.
Methodist Church.
What?
At the Methodist Church?
Oh yes, I am a nursery attendant at the Methodist Church on Sundays. I also teach gymnastics on
There you go.
Sundays
There's a good
at
thing to
the
say.
Cheney Rec Center, so I have been teaching people how to do things that involve cheer. I also was the captain of my cheer team my sophomore year, and then as well as my senior year.
Ms. Oliver, can I ask a question?
sure.
If you weren't an orthodontist, what would you still do cheer?
I hope by the time that I'm an orthodontist, which will be probably in 10 years, I don't know if I'll physically be able to do cheer anymore. I don't know. I'll be in school for a really
You'll
long
be
time.
a Chiefs cheerleader.
Yeah, maybe I'll be a professional cheerleader. I haven't really thought about that completely. I do plan on cheering for my 4 years, but when I go to dental school, I think I'm going to have to be more focused on that. But if I was to get on UCA, I would probably try to continue doing that over the summers while I'm not in dental school.
How about committing to the spirit spreaders throughout the school, beginning of the school year?
Like what?
Remember how we went to the spirit spreader?
Yeah, I
2
don't think
years?
I went to
Yeah.
that.
Well, the UCA cheerleaders still do that, and they still put that on.
Oh, like, so how
I
would
think it's
how would I
like-
be committed throughout like
The school year with UCA too. Plus, I know there's
they have
there's
competition.
conferences and
Yeah.
stuff like that that they go to.
For me, I think it's going to be easier for me over my undergraduate to do that. I don't know exactly what dental school is going to look like for me, or if even that's what I'm going to decide to do after 4 years. I know a lot of people change their majors, but during the school year, I do plan to have time to go to maybe some of those conferences. It'll just depend on the basketball and they don't have football at WSU, but the basketball schedule for cheer.
They
And I
do
think in the
volleyball too,
future,
right?
huh?
They do volleyball too, I think.
Yeah, they do some
cheer.
of the volleyball. And I do, like, it is my dream to, like, go back to London as a UCA staff sponsor and just be like, I was here, I was in your shoes one time, someday you can be here where I am.
Is there any questions about scenarios in there? Like if
No,
something
it's
happens
like
at
a
camp?
really laid back interview is what
Okay.
like the questions look like.
maybe something about if you see a coach and a team really struggling at camp to improve, and they're getting yellow, red ribbons, blue is the best. Which one needs improvement? I think it's red, right?
Yeah, probably.
So, okay, so they're only getting needs improvement, they don't seem to be advancing. How can you help them?
I think for me, I would take them under my wing. That happened to us. I think it was my freshman year. We were a brand new team. We had all new members on our team. And one of the girls, one of the UCA members, took our team under her wing. It wasn't necessarily just about making us better. It was about making our camp experience better. She wanted us to overall just have a fun time and just grow as a team, not necessarily not better physically or mentally, just overall as a team. She wanted us to have a better time, and just, I think for us to want to do cheer again and not be so stressed out about it, and just to relax and be it's just supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to be the all-star team here. It's not really that big of a competition when you're that small of a team.
No.
Well, when you're going hard. You were saying the team was kind of bad, so I was saying they want it better.
Yeah, well. Anybody think of anything else?
What kind of questions are there?
I've gotten them all.
Yeah, good candidate. Social media, aspirations, what makes a good cheerleader, why be on UCA?
If she has a car.
Yeah. Which you will have to drive yourself to those camps.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
Did you ask about what you would do if you saw a team struggling?
Yeah, that's what I just asked. Yeah.
Those are just the one that we just did. I don't know. I didn't come prepared.
I know.
Get into school.
That's okay.
Do you want to do everything again? The only thing I saw throughout the whole thing, after your jumps and your tumbling and after the dance, make sure you're cleaning with your fingers closed, because you're
Okay.
got your whole thing up and thumbs in every single time.
Okay.
They'll definitely be watching for that. Make sure on these
Because I
parts
know,
you're staying
when you
level.
guys
Because
cheer the game,
it's so
it
fast.
always looks
that
like
sometimes
you're
just
looking
starting
at
Yeah.
somebody, but there's a lot of people that,
Yeah.
and I could tell
Don't know. It's
she's
not very
It will
nervous, and so she's
probably-
looking at a blank spot.
Maybe
We're trying to decide where you need to look during the interview, or during tryouts. I don't know if it's just gonna be it'll probably just be a panel
There's
of
a
judges.
panel, because I saw a picture of somebody who they were jumping, and in the background there's just kind of a scoreboard at schools that are really expensive. They have those nice long tables.
Yeah.
That's what they were all sitting at. I feel
Okay.
Because it seemed like when we did it over at the high school,
Yeah.
all those girls looked at who was
Yeah.
sitting there.
Try to focus on us.
Make eye contact, try and win them over,
Yeah. Smile is definitely there.
I can do
That's
that.
good.
spontaneous
Yeah.
smiles.
And I didn't even see what Sophie said, but I can't see any motions that need any,
She was just saying being level, which I sometimes I watch myself and I'm
yeah.
when I was doing it before, I was oh,
it's just so fast that sometimes you don't think of doing that.
Okay. So anything else we need to help her watch that you girls see?
This time when I do it, I'm gonna go a little slower. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna pause and do the next thing. I'm sweating.
That's
so
okay.
bad.
That's why we're here, to help you practice. Okay, well then let's start back at the top with the cheer.
Hey, what's your password?
10, 25, 6. Yeah, that's one. All right. Okay. Go! Panthers, blue, gold. We say go! You say Panthers, go! Panthers, go! Panthers, we say blue. You say gold, blue, gold, blue, gold. Go! Panthers, blue, gold.
Hey.
Got it. The dance is next.
Okay, just a second. This floor, I felt like I was in fall.
Oh,
It's so
that-
It's dust.
Like I was like this. I was up to the
after
split.
play, there. Oh, they went across the wall.
I don't know how they say it.
Probably because they watched our kids. They were bad.
Okay, ready? Oh, I forgot that I am like this.
touch in your heartbeat.
Oh, shoot. I'm about to go do some tumbling.
Yeah. Do you know how many you'll have to do?
No, on there, it just says like toe touch,
Okay.
girls, guys optional.
Okay.
So I was kind of sad because I thought it was going to be like your best jump. I'd rather not do a toe touch because
Maybe they'll say, okay, tumbling, standing, and running and standing. That's it. Good job, Kaleigh.
She looked way more relaxed.
Are you just
Yeah.
trying one for your standing?
yeah, for right now.
I don't know how I can make that happen in a real
You
thing.
want to do it on here on the hard surface with
The touch?
spotters?
Yeah, I can try it. I'm going tonight to tumble too, but
Okay.
and on Saturday. But could anyone spot that?
Sabrina probably could.
Don't look at me. You can spot it.
I mean, I did it today with Coach Brock spotting me, but
Okay. Well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Sabrina's got
I
it.
think
Okay.
Sabrina should do it.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get scared. You're gonna tell her what to do.
Should I?
You should
I'll
have
follow you.
3 in your, or at least 2 in your standing.
Do it,
'Cause
yeah.
Girls will probably be throwing like 2 to something. Just more, anything more than 1.
should I try to right now?
You can do, I know, I've seen you do
Yeah,
2
you're
like
right.
a month ago.
Yeah, but those were like horrible. I'll practice it tonight.
Okay.
Should I do that? I can practice tonight.
Sure.
I'll practice
No, I
tonight.
mean for your tuck.
Huh?
For your tuck.
Yeah, tonight I'll practice the
Okay.
tuck. And if I'm feeling really confident, I'll throw it on Thursday after the game.
Okay.
I'll have someone spot me there.
Okay.
So I just feel a little bit better about it. I landed
Okay.
a couple bad.
Okay. Great job, Kaleigh.